Welcome to another edition of Arizona Living. Today, I'm going to give you a house update in Arizona. Stay tuned. Happy Saturday night, Zonies. My name is Sam. I'm the host of this show, a show all about me sharing with you my life and experiences here in the Phoenix Valley. So today, I want to share with you a really requested topic. I'm building a new home in Queen Creek. We actually are moving in March. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update, you know. So you guys are forever on my case. Show us pictures, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. What's up there, Michelle's daughter? Hi. All right. So last weekend, I went reluctantly. We went to a store here called Living Spaces, and Cartoon Wife picked out a few pieces, all right? I'm going to show you some pictures of said pieces. Now, the pictures I'm going to show you are not identical to what we're going to get, and I'll explain, okay? I'm going to explain what exactly we're going to get, all right? So, number one, let's go with this picture right here, guys. The big sofa in the middle and the sofa on the right, we're getting those two sofas. However, they're not going to be that color white. They're actually going to be the gray that you see on the left. All right. So that's number one. Those are the sofas we're going to get. Let me say hello to a few of my friends over here that just chimed in. All right, here we go. Jesse, it's raining. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if it's raining right now by me and Gilbert. Go to the gym. Sup, Zonies? So let me show you some more pictures of the crapola we ended up buying. It's already paid for. It's done. I transferred funds and everything. All right, here's another picture. Now, again, this is not exactly what we're getting, all right? That table, we're getting it in that color, right? But it's going to be a rectangle. It's not going to be a circle. And the chairs we're getting are actually in the background. They're the wood chairs right in the background to the right, okay? So, I know, it looks like mix and match. They didn't have exactly what we wanted on the floor, so that's why I'm trying to explain to you exactly what's going on. Hey, Kelly, what's up with you today? So now I got one last picture to show you some of the crapola we're buying, okay? This one here, this is going to be our coffee bar. How bratty is that? And it's going to be that dark black that you see on the bottom right corner here. It's going to be like that black color, not this brownish color. You know, I'm proud of myself. I did good changing in those pictures in and out with no practice, I might add. Michelle's daughter, it's not raining by me and Gilbert. See, it's not raining over here. They're crazy. I mean, it looked like it was going to rain this morning, but I didn't actually see any rain today. But I don't know where you're at there, Jesse. So what else do I have to talk about? Oh, yeah, I did a video today of the new house build. We're going to be moving in again in March, and I'm going to show you guys the video. But before I do, be sure to smash that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. I know it's annoying. Every freaking YouTube video you watch, people ask for the thumbs up. That's because if you don't give a thumbs up, YouTube don't share it, you know? So it's very helpful people hit thumbs up. So thank you if you already did. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? So, all right, without further ado, I'm going to play the video. Hopefully it works. Last stream I did, at the end, my internet got disconnected, and I was like, I had to go anyway. So I apologized on the comments, and that was that. Hopefully we don't have any issues today, all right? I'm going to go ahead, hit the button. The video is approximately 4 minutes long, and then we'll talk about it. But before I talk about it, thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. Something I want to tell you. When I first met Cartoon Wife, and I wanted to get her an engagement ring, I called that project Rabbit. Because at the time I was unemployed, and it was going to be like pulling a rabbit out my ass to get her an engagement ring, right? Then when we actually moved to Gilbert, our previous home in Gilbert, which we sold recently, I called that Project Elephant. Because it was going to be like me pulling an elephant out my ass. Because I had just come off a foreclosure, and everyone was telling me it was going to be impossible for me to get a mortgage. I did it anyway. This new house, the video you're about to see, I'm calling Project Dinosaur because it's like me pulling a dinosaur out my ass, okay? So I'm telling you right off the bat, this is not about me bragging. It's a freaking miracle we're getting this damn house. We've sold a couple houses now, and we parlayed all the profits. So that's the only reason why we're able to afford this freaking mansion, as I'm calling it, Cartoon Wife's Mansion. So all right, guys, enough yammering. Here's the video. It's 4 minutes long. We're about 7 weeks out. So you got the ring, got one of these fancy Amazon things. And here you go, guys. They did the flooring. Here's the toilet, the countertop, the hardware. They've been busy. This is a coat closet. Here's the den. I'll be hanging a TV there. This is where I'll be doing some DDP yoga. This is Rory's bathroom. Other than the mirror, it looks pretty done to me. Here's Rory's room. There you go, there's her closet. Don't worry, I'll turn off all the lights before I leave. This is the new studio, guys. And we're debating whether or not Sour Patch's poop will be in here or in Rory's closet, because we don't want Rory's clothes to smell like cat poop, but I gotta be able to close my door, so we'll see. Now we'll go across here to the laundry room. Obviously, washer dryer goes there. Refrigerator is eventually gonna go here. Dog door there. Here's the garage. They installed this, we got a service door. They installed this monster freaking water heater. Look at this thing, it's a beast. And here you go, the great room. This is the dining room, obviously the kitchen. I don't know if you could capture this, but there's like sparkles in the quartz. Cartoon Wife's kitchen, she's very happy. There's the living room. This area is what I call Starbucks. This is where she's gonna have her work table. While we're here, let's check out the backyard situation. It's not a huge yard, but we're gonna get a patio area there. Here's the pool. The coolest thing about this pool, let me show you. It has like vacuum cleaner things on the bottom. It's gonna be salt water. This is gonna be like a water feature right here. And check out the steps. So there's 3 steps, including where you can sit there. And there's a thing you can sit over here. Not a deep pool. This end is 5 feet, that end is 3 feet. It's starting to look like a real house, guys. We're very excited. This here is where I'm gonna have my, I'm gonna have pavers, and that's where we'll do the barbecue stuff and the pizza. Last but not least, let me show you guys the master. We were very concerned about our selections, that they wouldn't quite mesh together. I think they mesh well. I'll show you what I mean. There's my toilet with the power, so I could get a bidet. This right here, same quartz throughout the house. And this was our concern. The fake marble with the wood tile. I think it looks okay. We were concerned it wasn't gonna look right together. I think it's fine. And then on this side, we're getting these wood framed mirrors, and they're like, they kind of look like Jersey Shore wood, like, you know, driftwood. And that's about it. 7 more weeks, guys. So there you go, guys. That's the latest and greatest of the tour of the new house. I have additional things to share with you, but before I do, let's go to the live stream comments over here. Let's see what I missed. Okay, here we go. Michelle liked my coffee bar. E-ticket, going to look at houses in Queen Creek next week. There you go. El Jefe recently moved over here. What's up, Sam? Man, AZ is beautiful brother. Summer is coming, my friend. Remember me telling you this. Summer is coming. Rocky Mountain Hammerhead. Hey, Sam just got here. Well, welcome to the show. Michelle Dora, nice. El Jefe Jefe. Rocky Mountain AZ is nice, man. Kelly Vargas, I'm happy for your nice house. Thank you. Olivia, very nice. Mr. Andy CM. Queen Creek Wash is a great walk from Gilbert to Queen Creek. Walk from Gilbert to Queen Creek. Holy crap, that's a lot of walking. Jada Quinto, dang baller, thank you. Love your flooring, thank you. Quartz is looking, it looks a lot nicer in person. The camera didn't pick it up, but thank you, I appreciate it. Michelle's daughter, this is very nice. I think all of us Zoni should chip in for a nice housewarming gift. Thank you very much there, Michelle. Go to the gym. Did I hear you say something about yoga? Yeah, I'm going to have to start doing DDP yoga because I have issues. I can't do anything other than like walk. I have injuries. Like 2 weeks ago, this is embarrassing. I already told you guys. I was playing Just Dance on the Nintendo Switch with my daughter Rory, and I injured my shoulder. I can't make that up. I hurt myself playing Just Dance. So my brother thinks he's a comedian, and he says, you know what? You should start playing Just Sit. He thinks he's funny. But seriously, anything I do, I end up hurting myself. I have a lot of old football injuries, and I've done DDP yoga in the past. I own the DVDs, but I just have to start doing it regularly. Colleen and Alex, who joined the show, they're the couple I interviewed from California. That episode did really well. She helped me. She came over several times to help me do yoga, and I just never stuck with it because I'm lazy. I really need to make a concerted effort to start doing yoga regularly because I need to. I don't even have any other options, to be honest with you. Everything I do, I end up hurting myself. So I can't do anything that has impact. I have to do. Anyway, yes, I'm going to be doing DDP yoga. You heard right. Let's see here. Robert Vogel, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Thank you, e-ticket. Vicky, how excited for you. Congrats. Thank you. What's up, Mrs. C? E-ticket, I'll be there next weekend. Looking in Queen Creek or Santan. Pool is a must. Pools are freaking expensive. Let me tell you about pools. If you got a house that already has a pool, the pools depreciate by 50%. And pools, to get a brand new one, you're looking anywhere between 30 and 40 grand, okay? So the one we got is like 40 grand because it has bells and whistles. It's got the water feature and the freaking salt water and the vacuum cleaner stuff because this house is Cartoon Wife's house. I don't give a crap where I live, be honest. I'm from New York, you know? I'm used to living in like cramped apartments. This is like a mansion to me. I know it's not a mansion. It's like 2,600 square feet. I know it's not a real mansion, but to me, it's a mansion. So that's why I'm calling it Cartoon Wife's mansion. You know, I don't care where I live, to be honest. As long as it's clean and there's no cucarachas, I'm okay, you know? And mice, I hate mice. Besides Mickey Mouse, I do not like mice in general. But hey, let me go on the stream right here real quick, and then we'll continue on my rants. Michelle's daughter, I'm purchasing my dream house this summer too. Congratulations. Still working with my realtor. I'm either going to stay in Gilbert or go to Santan Valley or Queen Creek, the triple threat. Good for you. Staying on the east side. Good choice. Mrs. C, I couldn't get into yoga. You know, I got one more yoga story for you. So my ex-wife started to do yoga, right? And I would go with her. And it was like at a real yoga studio. And there was this one woman there. I referred to her as Gumby. This woman, holy crap, can contort herself. And the woman Gumby had her husband she brought with her, and I would call him Pokey. And Pokey had some nasty gas. Right in the middle of class, he just burst out in farts, and it would stink up the room. So I'll never forget Gumby and Pokey. But I couldn't get, every time I did yoga, I would hurt myself because I'm kind of competitive and I would like go too far and end up injuring myself. So I need to ease into it. I gotta take it easy. But all right, let's talk a little bit more about the house because that's what this episode's about. And I got like one more thing to share with you about the house. And then we're going to go on to some rants. I have some things to talk about to get off my chest. And Mr. Andy CM, when are we going to meet Cartoon Wife? For you guys that don't know, the reason why I call my wife Cartoon Wife is because she refuses to show her face on the show. So whenever she's in one of my episodes, I always have to put a cartoon over her. So for example, she was in the episode where I went to the Grand Canyon and I put a cartoon of a moose over her, okay? So that's why we call her Cartoon Wife, because she does not want to be seen on the show. She claims maybe she'll show her face after we move into the new house. I don't know what the new house has to do with anything, but she said maybe. No promises, no guarantees. Maybe, possibly, she'll show her face. But, maybe I could get her to do a video on Patreon. So if you go to patreon.com/Arizona Living, you get to see Cartoon Wife. I haven't even talked to her about it. Don't tell her I said that, okay? So anyway, I don't know where we're gonna go, and we're gonna show you guys Cartoon Wife, or if that'll ever happen. I don't know. I'm very happy with the channel in terms of I almost got 7,000 subscribers. It's a micro niche channel. It's all about my life and experience being a transplant, moving to Arizona and living here. I'm not a realtor. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna tell you Arizona's the best place on earth to live. I've known many people that moved here and left. So me, I like it. I don't love it. I like it. Some days I like it. Not the summer though. Summer is coming. LFAFA. Summer is coming. I've warned you. So let's move on to another topic regarding the house I want to talk about, and that is Rory's room. Rory's my 8-year-old daughter, and she wants an accent wall done in purple. So this is the color we finally come up with, right? And it's called Plummy by Sherwin Williams, if I can pronounce Sherwin Williams. And it's not just that. She wants silver glitter put into the paint. So I went out and I went to Amazon. I bought the freaking silver glitter. There's tons of videos on YouTube about how to add glitter to paint. There's all sorts of freaking options. They even have a special paint you put over the existing wall, and that adds like a sheen of glitter. There's all sorts of I saw one guy, he took a plate, like a paper plate full of glitter, and with a hairdryer. And as the wall was already wet with regular paint, and using the hairdryer and the plate with the glitter, that's how he would throw the glitter onto the wet wall. That must have taken this poor guy forever. I'm not doing all that. I bought some glitter off Amazon. I paid freaking $60 for freaking glitter. I'm going to throw it into the gallon I get from Lowe's. I'm going to mix it and hope for the best. I've never done this before. I'm not really a handy type of person. We'll see what happens. But I'm hoping it turns out nice, So that's what's going on in Rory's room. Of course, I'm going to paint my accent wall for the new studio. Somebody commented on my last video, why is your room so messy? This is not my room. This is Rory's room, obviously. You see all the kid stuff in the background. She's an 8-year-old. What am I going to tell you? She's 8. So it's not that it's dirty, it's messy. That I give you. It's definitely messy. I'm forever yelling at her to clean her room. But it is what it is. It's just for a few more weeks, and then we move. Let me say hello to somebody else over here. Okay. Michelle's daughter. Yay! Hi, Cartoon Wife. Michelle. Wait, Cartoon Wife's on here. Maria. Queen Creek is okay. It's been quite a culture shock, especially during the election. You had to go there. You had to talk about the election, Maria. Yes, the Trumpsters are in full effect in Queen Creek. Full effect. There was this one guy selling T-shirts. One time, in a lot of street corners here in the valley, for whatever reason, they have like these guys that sell honey, like on a street corner. Well, I call it a street corner. It's not like Brooklyn street corner. It's like a vacant lot street corner. And the guy got the guy selling honey, and then you had the guy selling Trump merch. And it was wild. They like had Trump parties. I kid you not. Like a party, like a pop-up party where all the Trump supporters wearing their Trump merch. It was kind of crazy. They all drive trucks. But you know what? I don't want to talk too much about Trump because it's over. Finally, it's over. We got that guy out of office. We got a responsible adult in the office, and I can sleep at night now. So, what's going to happen now with Trump? At the very least, I'm hoping that with the impeachment, they stop him from being able to run again. At the very least, okay? And I got people in my family and Cartoon Wife's family that voted for Trump. I don't know what to say. I've lost all confidence in the human race. It doesn't take much if you don't watch Fox News to look with your own 2 eyes and ears and figure out 1 + 1 is 2. But hey, whatever. People get all mad at me when I talk about politics. That's all I'm going to say. So, but yeah, you're right, Maria. You're right. Ed, what's up, Sam? Moved to Queen Creek from the Bronx. Yo, homie, last May. Love the channel. Thank you very much, Ed. I appreciate that. Coming to us from Bronx. My dad still lives in the Bronx. Maria, amen. Janet Cuento, I'm digging your new glasses. You know, the funny thing about the glasses, right? I'll tell you this story. I have no shame, okay? This is the channel where I just rant. I let it all out there. Sometimes you guys think what I say is funny. At the very least, I get it off my chest. I don't have to pay $75 an hour for a therapist. So here's what happened with my glasses, right? My eyesight, I'm diabetic. My eyesight, little by little, has not been doing so good, right? So I went to the eye doctor, and you know how they dilate your eyes? Well, they dilated my eyes, and as I'm in the waiting room to see the doctor again after they dilated my eyes, they take me and they ask me if I want to pick some glasses out. So that's not a good time to pick frames when your eyes are dilated. So these glasses, at the time, I liked what they looked like when my eyes were dilated, and then when I went back to pick them up, I was like, what the hell are those? I had no idea they were gonna look like this. I never would have got them if my eyes were not dilated, I'll tell you that. First, they're like plasticky, and this is like a dark gray, and this is like a light blue. And I just don't like them all that much, to be honest, but thank you for the compliment. Here's the thing. I'm supposed to have like bifocals. They don't call them bifocals anymore, but like the lower half is for reading and the upper half is for driving. I'm gonna have to get a separate pair of glasses because these glasses in particular, I didn't go with bifocals. These are just for computer reading, and I'm having a hell of a time driving at night. So I gotta get a separate pair of glasses for driving, and these will just be for reading. I mean, I'm getting older. That really sucks. That's horrible. And the doctor basically said I'm now part of the birthday club, meaning I need bifocals. I don't like that at all. I gotta start eating more carrots or something. I don't like that at all. My eyesight's good in terms of diabetes. My eyesight's fine, nothing bad there. It's just I'm getting older. So it is what it is. Robert, you came late to the show. You're gonna have to watch the replay. The new house is doing great. I'll be moving in March. The beginning of the show, I showed a video 4 minutes long, and I talked all about the house current status. So you're gonna have to hit the replay later, my friend. I'm not playing it again. But, okay, what do I have to say? I talked about the house. I talked about Roy's accent wall with the glitter. I showed you guys pictures of the furniture crap the cartoon wife bought. She has a crazy-ass list, like for the rest of my life list of stuff she wants to buy for this house. Holy crap. Unbelievable, guys. Thank you guys for all the folks that came in and hit thumbs up. I appreciate that. Right off the bat, the show didn't even start. I got 2 thumbs down, which I find humorous, you know? So I got a couple other things going on in my life I want to talk to you guys about. So let's talk about COVID, okay? Well, we talked about Trump, you know? Why don't people wear freaking masks and wash their hands? This is not that complicated. It's a scientific issue, not a political issue. Now, it's finally come to my front door. It's affecting people in my immediate family, this crap. You know, up to now, it's been pretty much 2-3 people away from me. Now it's getting a lot closer. My cousin's husband, my cousin in New York, she's a nurse, and her husband, he turned blue. He was not doing so good. They had him in the hospital for like 12 days with COVID, and luckily he's okay now. He almost didn't make it. 12 days in the hospital. This guy's younger than me and a hell of a lot more healthy than me, and he barely made it through. Then you have other people who are diabetic and not in good health, and they happen to get over it like it's a regular flu. I don't understand any rhyme or reason as to why it hits some people so bad and other people not. Hopefully they figure that out one day. But you know, now my uncle's in a freaking hospital. You know, he's been in there for like 2-3 days with COVID. He's on oxygen. They're going to give him some experimental drugs. Hopefully he makes it. This thing's a mess, guys. Now, I am not a religious person, believe me. I am not religious whatsoever. I think it's a whole bunch of BS. But just in case, I did drive by a church last night. I said a prayer for my uncle. So please send some positive vibes. This is no joke. Over 400,000 Americans dead. The morgue numbers do not lie. This is not some BS. Morgue numbers do not freaking lie. It's not a regular flu. The hospitals are overwhelmed. You know, my boys at Pfizer, they came up with a vaccine. Other players like J&J are coming onto the scene. I have a pharmaceutical background for you guys that don't know. I worked for Pfizer for like 12 years. I got a pension with them. But it's freaking a mess. What am I going to say? This COVID thing is not a joke. I continue. Yeah, we all hate being home, you know, under quarantine. But you got to do what you got to do to stay safe. And then my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, they have both their kids in daycare, right? And the daycare had to close down for 2 weeks because one of the children tested positive. It's just everywhere. It's freaking everywhere. And it's a sad state of affairs because you have all these freaking Trumps just sit still to this freaking day, think it's a hoax, and refuse to wear a mask. And they've said, I've seen it on TV, they've said that if everyone wears a freaking mask for 2 months, this is over. But no, you're taking my rights away. You know, I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. I have whole videos where I rant and rave about that. It's not funny. It's a real freaking thing. So anyway, sorry going a little bit of a downer there, but that's been heavy on my chest. My uncle. So I'm wishing him well. Please send some positive vibes. Let's see. What else do I want to? Oh, let's go here. Okay. Alex, my doctor prescribed bifocals to me last year. Welcome to the club. That makes it feel slightly better there, Alex, since you're a vegan and you eat a hell of a lot better than I do. Robert, I wish they would because we both got COVID. Good news, getting better. All right, well, I'm glad you're doing better with COVID. So I'm sorry you had to go through that. Let's see. So what else I have to share with you? I recently saw a video last night. As you guys, some of you know, my new obsession is with barbecuing and pizza, making pizza in the backyard. So I've been watching tons and tons and tons of videos because I got this Unifira outdoor oven thing I ordered. It's like a small portable thing and they're on back order. I'm still waiting for the thing. I ordered it before Christmas. Still waiting for the damn thing to be shipped. But I stumbled upon this video about the #1 pizzeria in New York. I had never heard of it before. It's the new king, and it's called Lucali's. Lucali's Pizza in Brooklyn. And so I watched a whole bunch of videos about Lucali's to figure out how he makes his pizza and why it's so good. And here's the deal. The guy's from Brooklyn, okay? He's a paisan from Brooklyn. He had over 52 jobs, and I thought I was bad with 20 jobs. This guy had 52 jobs, including at one point he was selling stocks on Wall Street. And so in happenstance, he happened to be talking to the owner of the local candy store, and he noticed that the candy store was closed for weeks and weeks and weeks. And he was like, listen, if you guys are ever thinking about selling the building, let me know. Later that afternoon, he got the call, and he started opening up a pizzeria, even though he never made pizza in his life, right? And so he's there making pizzas. And he was struggling. He wasn't adding enough water, so the dough wasn't stretching. And so the customers were mad that he was taking so long. So he ends up calling his brother. He's like, yo, get grandma's rolling pin here to me now. Well, his brother took too long, so he looked around, and what did he find? He found a wine bottle, and that's what he used to stretch the dough. And to this day, he uses a wine bottle to stretch the dough. And he's a down-to-earth guy. I was just mesmerized by the story, and today, Jay-Z and Beyonce frequent his restaurant. It's like a big freaking deal. Lucali's. I thought it was an awesome story, how the guy just happens to open up a freaking restaurant not knowing what the hell he was doing, and now he's super successful. And, I don't know exactly what he's doing different than everybody else, but as DDP says, Diamond Dallas Page, there's better than, less than, and different than. And I assume Lucali's is different than, different than how everybody else is doing it. So that's what I try to strive to do. I try to be different. I don't want to compete with anybody. I like to be in my own lane. You know what I mean? So guys, that's all I really had to say. Let's talk more here on the stream. Vicky, sending prayers, thank you very much. Tila, late but got here. It's about dang time you got here, Tila. Where you been? Huh? You and Phil. So you'll want to see the replay. I showed the video of the house. I showed the furniture that Cartoon Wife bought. People want to know if we're ever going to get to see Cartoon Wife. I said go to Patreon. Maybe I'll post a video there. And, I talked about the situation with COVID hitting home. Let's talk a little bit more about COVID. So my other sister-in-law, not the ones that have the kids in the daycare, my other sister-in-law got mad at me a few months ago because I didn't want Rory seeing them, right? Because they don't really play by rules. They kind of do their own thing. And I don't trust that they were safe with the whole COVID thing with wearing masks, right? So she was mad at me that I wasn't allowing Rory to go with them to Havasu to see the grandparents. Well, as it turns out, that person and her whole immediate family got COVID. So I was in the right, she was in the wrong, and now she leaves me alone about that. This stuff is no joke. Like I said earlier, it affects other people different. I've heard of stories about children actually dying from this, so it's not like they're completely immune from it either. Maria thought something I said was funny. Tila, I know. Some work stuff, sorry. Producer, yo, bro, from Michigan, I just bought 5 acres in Kingman off 40. Kingman, dang, that's by Havasu. You know, my wife's originally from Lake Havasu. She told me all about Kingman and the rivalry those two towns have. As far as I know, Kingman has a prison. That's all I know about Kingman. I know nothing about it whatsoever. So guys, that's all I had to share today. I talked about making pizzas. I talked about my house update, which was the point of this whole freaking video. So if you came late to the show, watch the rewind. You can actually see the video. And, oh, Maria over here. I've had so many disagreements with family over COVID. It's sad. It's sad that it's become a political issue as opposed to a science issue. No one likes wearing masks. I hate wearing freaking masks. Hate it. I have a cloth one that one of my sister-in-laws sent to me, and it's my favorite one because I don't feel like I'm suffocating in that freaking thing. The only problem is there's nothing to hold it here, so it always drops. But I do my best to keep it up there, but it's the only one I could do. If I saw a commercial for this Tommy Copper one, and they claim it's the most comfortable mask you can buy, I might end up getting, I have dozens of masks now, dozens. And I don't like any of them except for the one my sister-in-law made me. So, Chris and Carrie, if you're watching, thank you. I really appreciate that mask you guys made me. It's my favorite freaking mask. I'm not even joking. It's the one that looks Hawaiian. It has like a blue Hawaiian on the front, and it's like red Hawaiian on the back. I don't know if Hawaiian is the right word. I don't want to sound racist. You know what I mean? The pattern. It looks Hawaiian. Anyway. Cartoon Wife always tells me I say racist thing without trying to be racist. I don't know. I grew up in Brooklyn, melting pot. I had everybody and their grandma. Like, went to school with kids with dots on their heads and turbans and everything and anything. So I say things sometimes it's not politically correct. I don't mean nothing by it. All right. So Robert, still see people not masked in stores like Walmart. Yeah, and it's supposed to be mandatory there. Okay. COVID is a fear disease. Oh boy, here we go. Your mind is stronger than you think. Your government knows this. Oh boy. The morgue numbers do not lie. There's a lot of people in the morgue. Many, many people have died. This is not a flu. Please wear your mask, guys. Here we go. We got a war going on, guys. Oh boy. All right. So guys, that's all I had. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to type something. Please be nice to each other. It's over. Trump's out of the office. It's over. Finally. Hallelujah. We can sleep at night. So guys, unless you got something you want me to answer for you, we're going to end the show. We've been doing this thing for 33 minutes. All right. I'm going to drink this. If I don't see nothing, we'll end the show. Final chance. Type something. There is a delay. I got to tell you, there's a huge delay. So when you hit send, it could be a good minute before I see it on my end. So, it's not that I'm ignoring you. I just don't see it. Okay, guys. That concludes this edition of Arizona Living. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know below, what do you think about the things I talked about today? Till next time!